Holy smoke, is this ain't no joke, as I was literally about to go to bed.
Oh my word, look at that.
Wow, do we have a lot to get into here today.
Woo, 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 man. Oh man, I love it. I love it right now.
Holy smokers!
Welcome to the special edition
Of Tattoo Truckers Ballsack Hate Fest. How much you want to bet Jeremy's watching right now?
He's downloading this to his desktop.
That's true.
What's up, Fabio? Is that a Heineken?
Oh yeah, this is Alcohol Mindset today. San Pellegrino.
That's not alcohol. You son of a bitch.
I can't drink alcohol. I got this puppy after this.
Oh, I can't drink alcohol.
Look at Mr. Accountant here.
Yeah. Doing
All right,
this.
guys. Well, let's just go ahead and jump right into the earnings. Has anybody actually read these?
I have a bit because people were talking about it, but basically they issued a revolving credit facility of about $40 million. I guess we all talked about it last time, how their cash pile was basically dwindling from before. Well, relative to before, and a huge piece of the argument was how much cash they had on hand. So let me actually go to the balance sheet to remind myself, because I think, yeah, it was $131 million. And back then people were saying like, oh, they're full of cash. And I think now they're at 57 million. December 2021, they were at like 92-ish million, around there. So yeah.
And remember, guys,
CC accounts, so 27. All right, so this free resource is wrong. Look at that one.
Which one
Or
is?
is that? Oh, it probably hasn't updated yet. This one hasn't updated yet. This is probably their last one.
The one
Now it's
Strongman is
27.
showing, or the one you're looking at?
No,
Yeah.
the one Chris is showing. That's the actual report. I was just using this quick free resource. So this one hasn't updated yet.
Yeah, but keep in mind, guys, this was also on June 30th, 2022. This is the balance sheet as of that date. So it's probably looking worse because it's like, what, a month and some change after this? I mean, you can see their current assets. So I wouldn't even count prepaids. And inventory, you really have to look at how fast they're turning over the inventory, because they could have all this inventory that could be converted to cash, but it's really all about how fast they're going to sell that, and the receivables too. So really, if you just look at the cash and receivables, I mean, they have what? And this was...
Just want to clarify, how would you know this? It sounds like you're like an accountant or something.
I'm a fake boglehead. I mean, if you really wanted to go in depth with this stuff, and like you could count or figure out their inventory turnover ratio and be like, okay, how fast are they going to sell the current inventory they have, blah, 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 blah. And you could really kind of try to pinpoint when they're going to have to go into debt or dilute. But it looks like they're going the debt route. They're trying to avoid dilution as much as possible.
Yeah. No, I've noticed that their earnings per share has fallen for 6 quarters in a row. Is that usually like a good sign, or?
That's just a temporary problem, okay?
Well, they are growing. So yeah.
So
yeah,
it looks
I'm trying
like
to see how much cash they burned in operations.
the credit facility was extended from 25 million, and it apparently has a 3-year term. Yeah, so I think it has a 3-year term, maturing in 2025 now.
Okay, so they're burning about $8 million of cash. If you assume you can see the net cash used in operating activities in the second quarter was almost $24 million. And it was offset by obviously receivables. But so they're burning about, if this rate continues, they're burning about $8 million of cash every single month. And it looks like it's accelerating.
Revenue only grew by 26.4%. Only grew. Because
that's probably more than Apple.
That's true.
But yeah, no, I mean, in a lot of the revenue growth story for this company, it's on a year-over-year basis. How do you see that first? How? Oh my gosh, that's too many.
I might be able to buy a share of Tattooed Chef with that before you know it. Yeah, they
I love that. I love what Gil said. This is the Walmart version of everything money.
Well, Walmart's actually a great store, ladies and gentlemen. So,
Oh yeah, and just to go over the market's reaction real quick, as you guys can see, it was down 6.69% after hours.
6.69.
I wish it was down 4.20%.
All right, so
what's funny is they're still up 27% on the month.
Well, that's because of the revenue growth.
It's like, why? This is so trash. But
that might be true, Julius. He's saying Central Time people see it first.
Oh,
because I've always seen it last. I don't know. It's something they changed some server recently.
Yeah, it's like barely, but you see it first. All right, so let's see. Net revenue rose. Okay, but that's quarter over quarter, right? Or no, that's year over year. So this, no, I think that's year over year. It says versus.
Yeah, I think
quarter,
that's quarter over quarter. That would be insane if they were growing that fast.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it looks like, what is it? 58 divided by 50.
So like 1 point.
Yeah, that's year over year. That's actually freaking horrible for a growth company. A growth company.
Yeah, so if they're not growing, I guess that means they're a value company now.
That is true. But look at the net loss, ladies and gentlemen. $26 million out of $58 million.
What kind of how much cash in total do they have?
Their total cash is
like, how long can they go like this?
Well, it depends on the cash burn rate and how fast they can collect or turn this inventory out. But if you just look at the cash, if it's just the cash and nothing else changes, they would go out of business in like 3 months.
They're gonna do a stock issuance. They're gonna have to, because I don't know exactly what the terms are in terms of what interest rate they're getting for their credit facility, but I can't imagine it's good. It's probably pretty bad, and they're gonna probably evaluate their options on how, unless, I mean, they want to continue doing business, and Sam Galletti, who owns the majority of the business, wants, I guess, this to continue on for a bit, or not continue on for a bit. He wants it to succeed, if anything. Let's give him that assumption. So he's going to try to figure out what he can do to stay afloat, and I don't think they can use debt. I think the debt's going to be too expensive. I think they're going to have to use equity. It's very typical of companies at this stage.
Yeah, but then you're going to you're going to see a massive dilution because their share price is so low.
Hey, if they're making new shares, I'm buying them.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, I mean, let's see how many shares they'd have to issue. If they're burning $8 million a month and their share is roughly, what, 7-11? They'd have to issue 1.12 million shares per month.
And they have like 100 million outstanding, like around their shares.
That's assuming shares. Well, the price they're able to get it at those prices.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as they dilute they need to do like a huge dilution all at once, because I think if they keep like sporadically doing it, the share is just going to keep freaking plummeting.
This is actually, someone pointed this out correctly. So Very Good Food Company actually did this exact thing where they would take on more and more from the credit facility, and then it would be always following a share issuance event. So don't be surprised. It could be happening.
We all predicted this. I mean, they're burning cash hand over $8 million a month.
What are they burning it on?
Well, let's go look at
what's their gross margins at now?
It's not on making good foods.
Well, I don't see their state. They don't have a statement of cash flows. That's
Check
nice.
out their gross margins now. I want to see what those are at.
Oh, you want to see the gross margin? It's actually pretty amazing there, Fabio.
Has it improved?
Well, before we get to that, let's calculate their profit margin, and then we'll look at their gross margins. It's negative 26.4 divided by 58.1. Negative 45% profit margin. And then what was it the prior quarters?
You know,
negative
these
24, negative 33. Yeah, that's awful.
You know these earnings are bad because Jeremy didn't even make a video about it.
Well, he's got to watch and see what we say so he can refute everything we're talking about. Because, like, there's no way they're going to dilute, man. See, and look at this. Revenue increased 15%. Cost of goods sold increased 36%. Gross profit was 0.7. That's $700,000. 1.3%.
Someone said something funny. They said, Fabio, no statement of cash flows, only 3 balance sheets.
You know, if we had enough time, we actually could construct the statement of cash flows.
Oh, yeah. from what they've given us.
What's kind of like the most a company's diluted shares, and eventually like it seems like it's just they're slowly spiraling towards death. Is there a pathway where they eventually take off?
Inflation dies off, because it looks like they're blaming inflation for their gross profit. If they can't fix this gross profit, they're doomed.
So it's almost like a lot of those people who were noting that a lot of the stores have a tremendous amount of negotiation power is true. Because I was talking to some people who do work in retail, and they were actually giving me that. Well, we were having a discussion about that they are not, like, Jeremy has this vision that they have this, negotiation power with Target and Walmart. That's just simply not there.
Well, because he's seeing the sell-through in his one store that he, sniffs panties at. But around the country, it's probably not as good as he thinks it is.
Yeah, so the gross margins are not improving from what we can see. Gross margin, okay, so this is their outlook. So they are showing or projecting an outlook, but thus far they haven't shown it.
They won't even be close. There's no way they'll be profitable in any time in 2022 with an 8 to 10% gross margin.
Oh, they actually reduced their expectations. I see here
Yeah.
on gross. Okay. Marketing expenses. I know they were supposed to be ramping this up.
Gil says they have vegan chips. Or I never even thought about it. Or chips? Do chips have something non-vegan in them? I don't know if
Good question.
Maybe some oil or something used in some part of the process.
Do we have any soy boys in the audience that could help us out with that?
I do. I think I do have some subscribers that are like.
What, soy boys?
No, not soy boys, vegans. There's one that I think follows all of us, Elemental, and he is a self-prescribed soy boy. He just jokes around with the idea. So I guess if you take him at his word for it, he is the soy boy, but he's just calling himself that. All right, so 6 months ended. What's their 6 month ended gross profit in totality? What is that?
Watch this amazing math right here.
In 2021, I'm saying, I just want to see the destruction here.
6.8%.
And then last year it was much higher than that. Wow, it really did.
Yeah, they're collecting. Like, the inflation is killing them.
Yeah, they're not able to keep up. Yeah.
Gil makes a good question. He says, "How did Tattooed Chef build a cult?" Because I totally get Tesla. Like, Elon Musk is very like out there, and one of the biggest electric vehicles. But then you see who's getting excited for oh yeah, frozen vegan food. Let's.
Mm-hmm. Can I after we're done with this, I want to provide an alternative. Someone already mentioned the company, not an alternative, but another company that is kind of the go-to for this sector, so to speak. But
to address that question, I think it's Jeremy.
Yeah,
I'm not even joking. I think he is the leader of the cult. Because even on the
but why did you? Does Jeremy? I forget. Does Jeremy have a story about how he did he taste it and he was like, "This is the next big thing"? How did he find this?
I have no idea. Yeah. I mean, he just gets these ideas in his head. He thinks he's a genius and he can just find the next Tesla because he found Tesla. And I think he just fell in love with the product. I think he likes the food. I think he likes the branding. I don't know why. I think the freaking girl is gross.
I assume it would have to be he tried it himself and then he thought it was really good.
Well, he eats it. Yeah. He eats it. You see him coming out of the freaking Target. He's always got.
Well, I didn't know if he started investing and then he started buying it afterwards.
I don't know.
I think he became vegan. No, he became vegan. He went through this whole transition, and then he started getting this interest in Beyond Meat, stuff like that. And then he made videos going back. Some people sent it to me.
Jeremy's fully vegan?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's fully vegan, or at least mostly vegan, or on the transition to it. But he's made content in the past talking about it. So because this question was brought up before, and people would send me the videos. And so he would talk about Beyond Meat. And then he found this micro cap that was spacking. And, I don't think I think that he actually genuinely liked it. Not that they approached him or did some deal. Someone might have a different thesis on that or theory. But yeah. he changed in that direction, and so I guess he saw this company and said, "This is small. It could get big."
Is what he tells
'cause
the ladies.
Yeah, that is good. That's good.
Hey, one thing I noticed is total liabilities debt has increased by 30% in 6 months, and total assets have decreased by 10%.
No, yeah, they are 100% in trouble.
Well, you have to remember that with their debt they have, because of inflation, it's just going to like go away.
I love that. I love that argument.
Well, maybe with this one, the note payable net of current portion, which is like a fraction of their debt, but all these current liabilities, inflation ain't going to do jack to these.
Yeah, they don't have any long-term debt, probably because no one will extend them good credit.
Yeah, who did they get? Like, who is currently loaning money to them? Because that seems like an easy short.
No, well, I imagine if we were to look at some details, that they're protected in some way. They're not going to just give.
Yeah, it's backed by Tattooed Chef boxes.
Yeah, I mean, I can try to see in their announcement. Yeah, UMB Bank. There you go. Found it.
All right, well, they're done. Yeah.
So UMB
Sure.
Bank.
I think
it's a
Voyager
subsidiary of
loaned some
UMB
money
Financial Corporation. So yeah, they increased it and has a 3-year maturity rate. 3-year maturity period in 2025.
Andre says if Cole goes on a 6-month Tattooed Chef diet, he will look like Fabio.
If what?
If I only ate Tattooed Chef for 6 months, I would look like you, apparently.
Oh, well, people on Strongman's live stream, they're hilarious. They think I'm a communist. Like,
Well, you do say a lot of communist things.
I do, and I am Venezuelan, so
Like I remember I was texting Fabio and I was like, yeah, I think that the people should own the capital in an economic system. He's like, no.
and state.
Yeah,
The state should own it in order to redistribute it later. But
Did you say that, Fabio?
yes, but I always say that in that system I should be in charge. If we're gonna do that, let me be in charge.
Oh, hold on a second, guys. Before we continue, let's check out this video from my sponsor, Sprite Tack. Fabio, what were you doing with your finger?
Did you shoot that?
I saw a little gap at the end, and I was just doing this.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, what is he doing?
I had to exploit the little gap at the bottom.
Anyway, guys, if you want to check out my sponsor, SpriteTack.com, they make very high quality and very comfortable cargo pants.
Yeah,
some of them even have MOLLE attachments. If you're in the military, you know what that is. But go check them out.
That was a good commercial. I can't believe you shot that.
I did. That was me, dude.
Yeah.
I actually thought that was you the first time I saw it, from behind.
From behind? You know how I look from behind, Fabio?
Yeah.
Exclusively.
The FBI. Did Trump get raided by the FBI?
Probably. Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you guys hear about that Sri Lankan? They overthrew like their president or whatever.
No, I didn't see that.
Really? It was like a month ago. But he had to flee his house, and they were swimming in his pool and stuff. Because what happened was the Sri Lankan people, the president was told your people are. We definitely did.
Check your email, Echoes. Check your email
and your text messages. So the point is the Sri Lankan people were like, yeah, we're all starving. We don't have any food. And the Sri Lankan president said, let them eat Tattooed Chef. And they decapitated him or something.
Did he say that?
He said, let them eat Tattooed.
That's an actual quote from the Sri Lankan president.
You
think you know what Tattooed Chef is?
So if you Google it, you won't be able to read it because it's in Sri Lankan. But if
do you know how to read Sri Lankan?
Yeah.
Is that your major?
Yes.
What did you major in, Cole?
I was in economics.
You were in economics?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah. But then I started reading like some socialist philosophy, and I realized my professors were just like bullshitting me.
Wait, what? You're serious?
This is much more likely.
Yeah, gender studies.
I
I studied which one I wanted to be, and I still haven't decided yet.
But guys, we never said, is Tattooed Chef a buy or not? Before
We'll
we
do a
talk
DCF right now.
You want me to do a DCF for Tattooed Chef?
Yeah.
BCF. I'm trying to find the terms of the loan.
If you will do one, I do want chat to guess. Do you guys think it will come out above or below $4? I did.
What will come out?
A fair value.
I think it'll be $5.11.
$5.11. Fabio, what you got?
For what? Sorry.
If we do a DCF on Tattooed Chef right now, what do you have the fair value at?
Well, Cole, what kind of question is that? It depends.
Cole, it would be I would get a negative number.
Yeah, like
what's the present value of a bunch of negative cash flows?
All right, so I'm trying to find. This is Q2. Did they not? Where's the? I'm trying to find these terms, man. They should have it here.
Okay, Ricky in chat said 420, and I think that's pretty funny.
420. Oh, sorry, I just couldn't help myself there.
What do you guys think about Salesforce? Someone's asking.
Salesforce?
Yeah, you have to say this opinion right now. If you don't,
we're talking about the premier frozen food company in the world, and you clowns are asking us about Salesforce.
Yeah, I know. This guy has no vision.
This podcast I used to like shills the crap out of some like, do a 6-month training program and get a Salesforce job, make it 100,000. That's all I really know of them. They kind of ruined this podcast.
They had very high share-based. I remember looking at them. Of course, like all these other tech companies, they have very high share-based compensation. Look at our strong cash flows because we pay our employees with shares.
Yeah, I want to go work in a Tattooed Chef warehouse, but they said they would only pay me in stock, like not even an hourly wage.
That's damn, really? I'm surprised Jeremy isn't down there slaving away.
So
Jeremy actually didn't know what a DCF was. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's more important. That's pertinent to the conversation. I was going to mention the alternative company someone mentioned, but yeah,
I'd say everything about Jeremy is alternative.
Cole, I've noticed you've been drinking in every single live stream.
Yeah, I bought some beer just for the stream.
Should drink this or some variation of this.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I actually have a cup of dip.
Like this?
Dip spit. Oh gosh. Perrier, San Pellegrino, right here. All right.
You know what would be funny if Tattooed Chef does get bought out by a larger company, which is probably their best case scenario. Jeremy is going to still celebrate because the stock will go up like 50% or whatever when the acquisition happens. He's going to be like, look, see? I only was down 50%.
And companies like General Mills don't buy companies without growing revenue. So,
well,
proven right.
I mean, if a company determines that their brands have some sort of value, there's probably some value, and they can help scale it up. They can help skip it past a couple steps that Tattooed Chef's really struggling with. But
there's a lot of value in a chef with a tattoo. So,
yeah, but the thing is, a lot of this, I don't know if they necessarily have that brand equity yet. Yes, this is an invisible bottle. See, the only reason why you can see it is because it has these stickers. I did that so you guys wouldn't freak out, so you guys wouldn't see this.
Yeah. Fabio's usually in front of a camera going.
Did you guys see Palantir?
I was gonna make a separate video, but we can talk about it.
I think it should be one video.
No, we can talk about it.
Unless you want to end the stream right now and then immediately go live again.
Well, I need to do some in-depth analysis. Okay, I need to see if they have share-based compensation. I need to make sure.
But yeah, I hear they're getting government contracts. So,
are you referring to the time where Alex Karp got a bit pissed? He got a little upset by a question about government contracts. I have to see the call for myself. But
I just hear a lot of people talk about contracts today.
Well, I heard from a very credible source in Thailand that Alex Karp has certain tendencies.
What?
And it's
I didn't
very
hear that.
relevant to the stock.
I did not hear that.
He's very close to Peter Thiel.
Peter
That's
Thiel's a
his
smart
suspicion.
guy, so.
Oh, actually, that's weird. Yeah, so he got kind of upset. He wasn't very professional from what I hear. The CEO of Palantir, and apparently they're not going to be profitable now. He's extending it now till 2025. So just push that out a little bit more.
So were we saying that he fucks Peter Thiel? Oh.
Cole just like, you know, that monetization thing that YouTube has. He just like wants
No,
that.
that's like the first like minute. Like the longer it goes, the better you're.
But I bet you by the time we go on Cole streams, he's like, "You guys better not curse. You better behave yourselves on my streams,
Dude,
guys."
I'm never having you guys on my channel.
What?
Dang.
Yeah, that's like a separate. That's a
For all
separate-
we've done for you, Cole, you're gonna disrespect us like that.
Why would you want to? You'd be wasting your time coming on my little channel.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, 5,000.
You got like 5,000 subs, dude.
I've been waiting six. It says up to a month, but I'm waiting 6 days for YouTube to review my channel for monetization.
It's up to a month.
Yeah,
It can take a while.
yeah. But I can't help but think it's taking longer due to me gaining 14,000 subs in a day, and then it falling down.
How long has it been? How many days?
I said 6 days. You're not even listening to me.
Well, yeah, I'm not, because like my brain's at like, what am I gonna say, Cole?
I don't know.
40%. That's always what I say or something. All right, so Chris drops the oh my gosh. Yeah, Chris would not do that.
Well, you do it on my channel to mess with me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Chris wouldn't go do that. Or would we?
What's the N-bomb, Cole?
Nvidia.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Speaking of
only
which,
talk about AMD. So.
Nvidia also reported earnings, and they weren't too hot. Come on, guys, give us some earnings to talk about. Come on, we got.
We barely talked about Palantir.
Did
So can we
Nvidia
at least
have a
pull up
massive
chart or
revenue
something?
year-over-year decline like Intel did?
Actually, Chris, pull up Palantir first. Cole is right. We just kind of went over Palantir. It's like the people want Palantir.
All right, we'll pull up Palantir. I mean, this will be a good refresher for my next video. Let me see if I can find it. Palantir stock tumbles. Oh my god. Quarterly results, earnings release, close out Tattooed Chef because it's irrelevant trash.
They're like cybersecurity or something. I still have not figured out what they do.
What? Okay,
Because you're
come on.
dumb.
Yeah, he's joking.
I just keep
Here we
hearing the
go.
government hires them to do stuff. That's all I hear.
So revenue in total grew 26%. U.S. revenue grew 45%. Commercial revenue grew 46%. U.S. commercial grew 120%. So that's telling me something is basically world is dragging them down. U.S. government revenue grew 27%. That's important because that's their biggest segment for now. All right, let's check actually because it might not be anymore.
I thought they were weren't they trying to shift towards commercial though?
Yeah, because there's so much more opportunity in commercial. Like there's so much bureaucracy in government, but it's a good like cash cow. But a lot of these businesses don't want to focus only on it. I mean, that's actually a lie. You have a lot of opportunities, but they're already taken up by AWS or Azure. Like AWS, Don, it's like Microsoft's having to lobby in order to get more spots away from AWS.
Wait. How Palantir was founded 19 years ago and they're not profitable yet? What have they been doing?
That's why it's popular on YouTube.
Someone said they liked my.
Bobby,
invisible
wasn't
bottle.
the invisible bottle? Wasn't that designed by Palantir?
Yeah. So it was designed so that I could, be masked behind enemy lines.
Yeah,
And drink, and not
That
be
is super
spotted
easy.
by
snipers.
thermal vision.
Chris, how much? Be honest, how much would an invisible bottle have helped you in Afghanistan?
Oh man, I can't even. Well, we use bottles to piss in a lot, so probably not that much.
What if the U.S. Army was like moving through the desert to the Middle East? They had like a giant green screen behind them.
Oh my God, Cole!
Yeah,
You ever
Solved one of the biggest problems in the military,
and they could replace the green screen with like a picture of like 1 million troops, so it looks like we have way more.
You've seen the movie. You've seen that movie, the parody of 300. What's it called?
Oh, Meet the Spartans.
Yeah, they literally did that.
Okay, I guess I knew that had been done by somebody, but you just jogged my memory of where I saw that.
All right, so let's see here, Cole. We're looking here.
I like how if you bring up anything about pop culture, like basketball players, just anything, Fabio doesn't know what they are, but he knows what Meet the Spartans is.
Oh yeah, bro, because Meet
One
the
of the
Spartans is a
worst
classic.
movies ever made.
All right, so full year. Oh,
sorry.
no, you're good. You're
I was
good.
gonna
You're good.
compare
Move on.
their expected revenue to the previous year.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Real quick.
What up, Master Doctor? Angry Penguin?
Okay, they have 1.541 billion. So
They
Did Echoes really complain about us not sending him the link and then he doesn't join when he realizes he has it? Is this true, Fabio? Do you know who Alexis Texas is?
No, I actually don't know who that is.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. This guy right here.
Bro,
so they're thinking year over year, full year revenue is going to increase by 23%.
I felt like very last stream, Echoes is like,
Okay.
yeah, guys, I'm not a bigot. And now today he's like, yeah, I'm at Chick-fil-A.
So that revenue, wow, that's definitely not what people were projecting back in just a year ago.
So the 2021 to 2022, it's going to be roughly 23% increase.
Let me go to a cesspool of degeneracy. Well, not always, but it can be. It can
4chan?
be. No.
Stocks,
Not
whatever?
that level of degeneracy. I'm talking about stock degeneracy, and it's not stock twits. Like that's where it can get real degenerate. Seeking Alpha. We'll go to the Seeking Alpha articles. Okay, so we got to go before today because now today everyone's talking about it. So I'd have to see, what were people saying about a year ago? So let's scroll down. Okay, February. Okay.
Let's see what Tom Nash was saying a year ago.
Oh my gosh, that's a.
I don't even think he was happy about the earnings.
I haven't been able to see anyone's opinions really on these earnings.
Dude, look at the stock-based compensation. In 3 months, $145 million. And what was their loss? $179 million. So they would have been close to profitability if it wasn't for their stunk-based compensation.
Well, that was always the case, actually, still. Yeah, last quarter was the same thing. But the stock-based compensation is how they're competing against the big boys in order to keep and retain talent.
Who wants their stock?
The employees, as long as they can convert it into.
I do have a noob. I have a noob question.
Yeah.
When a company pays their employees in stock, is that like brand new stock?
Yeah.
Like diluting it? Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. And
well, sometimes the company will have, it can get complicated, but sometimes like the company may have to buy shares from the public to give to the employees. I think with Palantir, they don't do that. I think they just issue more shares.
They can either have it on hand to give it out already, or they have to literally issue new ones.
Yeah, look at that stock-based compensation, $295 million. And look at their loss for the last 6 months, 280.
Yeah, so it's
like,
yeah.
This is their only major problem. Like, they just need to stop.
But can they? The thing is, like, they're not making enough money to pay those employees. They're not making enough cash. No cash. Not enough cash to come in to keep that talent. Because if they don't give them that incentive, they'll just pop over to Amazon, Alphabet. Not really Meta, but
can stock-based compensation be good for existing investors? Like just because the company gets to save the cash?
Well, yeah, from that perspective, because it's not technically a cash outflow, and also if you're trying to retain talent because you're trying to make them be vested in the success of the business, because your stock-based compensation can just do better if the stock that you've invested goes up. It makes you a bit more sticky as an employee, so you benefit from that way. Yeah, sticky.
And do you know? I don't know if y'all know from like an employee perspective, like these. I mean, would they prefer like straight cash, or do they like getting stocks?
So I'll speak from at least like a close person of mine, remain unnamed. They do like the stock-based compensation actually a lot. So in some ways, well, this person has worked for different companies And so they've gotten stock from several companies. The one they're at now is a much larger enterprise. Everyone knows the name, but I'm not going to say the name. But from my speakings with them, and I speak to them very frequently, is they do like it a lot.
Except when
I like it a lot too.
It depends on the company. Like
it does depend on the company.
Well, I've heard that I've never received stock-based compensation in my life, but from what I hear, a lot of people that get it, they can actually, get the stock. Like their option allows them to buy the stock usually cheaper than the market price. They get like some kind of discount baked in.
Yes. I know that, for example, JP Morgan offers a stock retirement plan where you, in your 401k, you can purchase JP Morgan stock for, I think it's like a 5% discount on the day you purchase it. So whatever that day is, but you have windows when you can buy.
Yes. I mean that, but at the end of the day, like you're just putting all your eggs in one basket. I mean, like you work for the company, then you get all their freaking stock. Like that's just a disaster way. I mean, I don't think JP Morgan or whatever's going out of business, but that's just a disaster waiting to happen.
Ricky in chat said Cole uses honey as lubricant. Like that wouldn't even work.
Oh God. Get that on my mind.
Where do you people get this crap from?
I think someone said I like to listen to communist ASMR.
Look, the USSR
Ricky as well.
have the best national anthem ever. That's not even debatable.
Wait, what? Who?
The USSR. They have the best national anthem of all time.
It's not even debatable.
Let me see what this. That's so. Look, I don't know all the words.
Yeah, I found an article claiming that they're going to have insane revenue growth.
Palantir?
Yes. Annual growth of 40%.
Who said that?
It's an article here on Seeking Alpha going back a year ago. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. This is not the most degenerate the internet for stocks can get, but it can get pretty degenerate.
Yeah, Fabio, you have an $8 subscription, so go ahead and plug it in.
I don't have it yet. I haven't done it yet because I'm too busy. I'm way too busy, but I will. I imagine
this guy values $80 more than unlimited knowledge.
No, okay, it's a sunk cost.
The 8 pillars are all bad. I don't like the little like the average 5-year PE. I don't think the PE really matters that much at all, personally. But they do have some okay metrics in there, but it's not the best thing.
Can I I was going to make a video on this, and I think I'll just tell you, and Julius Caesar will probably be pissed if I don't mention it. I don't know if he's pissed if I don't mention it.
Oh, he's mad.
He's a very chill guy. No, but I'm just joking with Julius. But in all seriousness, so they just did a video on Paramount. Oh my God, I lost brain cells. So he was surprised that Paramount, the calculator, was putting out buy prices so aggressively on Paramount, and the guy was putting multiples or terminal multiples on it.
Is Mo Paul?
It was Mo.
What's the only thing I think about on Paramount? They have The Office and like Beavis and Butthead. Shows coming to mind.
Let me skip right over to the calculator.
Oh, no, Peacock. Peacock has The Office, right?
Yeah, Peacock, which is
Paramount.
Comcast Universal. So
didn't Warren Buffett buy Paramount?
Yes, he did.
So it's a Maverick.
Oh, they have Jimmy Neutron.
So he put a terminal multiple of 14, 16, and 18.
I mean, isn't that like are they even growing?
What's the multiple right now? And what has it been? What has it been historically? So right now, wow, that's actually a mistake in their software. I'm not going to even tell them that.
Well, let me check my handy dandy stock analysis tool, and I get a PE ratio of 4.3.
Okay, do you see like the level of degenerate analysis that has undergone in that video? It's like they have it up there, like just like, oh, everyone can see this. It's just like just utter degeneracy made flesh.
This is just Nickelodeon shows. Like, what the fuck?
Well, they did have a PE ratio of 21 in 2016.
Yeah, probably because of like one-time events that caused the profitability to go down. But no, it's like terminal multiple of 14, 16, 18, current PE of 4. He is surprised it is so cheap.
Yeah, the terminal multiple is like a huge part of the the final cash flow. Like, because their model, and because I've copied their model, it assumes that you sell the stock at the end of the time period, and that's the final cash flow. So, yeah, if you have a high terminal multiple, you can get insane valuation or like insane buy prices that are like out of this world.
It's one of the weaknesses of it.
And this donation is from a fellow YouTuber.
Kingdom, you actually have to raise that up because we are Americans. That is monopoly money. That is not worth $2.
Kingdom of Finance, you get a Jeremy intro for this.
We're gonna go down. We're only going up. Invest in that stock, and I'm out like probably 300K, and I've already written off that amount in my head. You know, maybe it works out and they don't go under. And
I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Do you just have all these saved on the side?
Yeah, I don't get how you do that. I've never used StreamYard though.
I'm not telling you. Sorry.
I'm telling you, you figure it out.
$10 a month to find out.
No, yeah, you have to. I think you have to pay for it. I pay $25 a month. Tax deductible, by the way. But yeah, you
I upgraded a bunch of things manually.
I got closer to the mic.
I'm just lazy, dude. All right, and like I've hit that stream limit so many times. I'm just like, whatever.
Well, I do it in a way where I'm not limited anymore.
Piracy mindset.
No, it's not piracy. What are you talking about? It's completely
Strongman, do you have the NFL one queued up?
I do, as a matter of fact.
Okay,
Wait,
well,
hold on a minute.
When we get our next donation, we can play the NFL one.
I want at least $3 for the NFL one,
And not some stupid like, oh, this is Canadian, like US dollars.
Yeah, I don't want like freaking Nigerian whatever they have. I want USD.
Oh my god.
What's up, Fabio? You look upset.
No, sorry. I just kept playing it in the background, the video. Oh, like cringe.
Chris, do you seriously not know about the Nigerian naira?
What is that?
I don't.
Their currency that they issue?
What is that? Tell me. What is a currency?
It's the naira. I just said it.
That actually proves I'm a fake Boglehead investor.
I'm asking
As
what
owner
is.
VC, I should
Well,
know.
it's divided into 100 kobo.
I'm asking what is a currency?
Like converted into US dollars? Well, Fabio, I'll let you know that. How much do you think 418 Nigerian nairas are in dollars?
18 cents.
No, it's $1. So if somebody donates 1,000 nairas right now.
All right, guys, I'm going to warn you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
lower-
Prepare your earbuds. 5,
Oh shit.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It's so chaotic, that one. It's like first it's something with the NFL, then it has something to do with Spider-Man, then it has something to do with a bathroom and a fart. So I don't know the narrative.
But I like it. That's all
I know.
matters.
Chaos can be good. Chaos can be good. Unbridled chaos can be good.
Yeah, somebody in the comments is trying to call me out. I just had Google show me what the American pronunciation is, and it is naira. I nailed it.
Well, no, it's Raving Maniac. Raving Maniac, remember?
Oh, I want to know the identity of this person.
Yeah, I think we know who it is.
Who do you think it is?
It's Old Man Jenkins. And he would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling bogleheads.
He's like, no, he didn't. He's from there.
How much would you be willing to bet Jeremy's watching this right now?
Low. Yeah, I'd say low.
Low? Oh, really?
He probably maybe watches it after the fact. I don't know.
Right now he's doing his 3-hour swim.
Where's the joke? There has to be a joke.
Oh, I guess you're not a Jeremy fan. No, there was like a 1 week period where every single video he recorded, it was like at like 11 p.m. His eyes were bloodshot red, and he's like, "Sorry about my eyes, guys. I just swam for 2 hours."
That's weird.
I don't think that's why.
Smith and Wesson. Oh, Kingdom is totally just trying to throw punches at EM right now.
Here's my prediction. I think a Republican is going to win the next election, and Smith and Wesson's going to go nowhere.
Not if Cole has anything to say about it.
I'm glad you said that. I don't know if you guys remember January 6th, the darkest day in this country's history. But I thought it was despicable. I'm glad Alex Jones is having to pay $4 million.
It's
$40
actually
million,
like
whatever it is.
yeah.
Isn't it like 40 million?
Yeah, it's like in the tens of millions.
Oh, his cheeks are bleeding tonight.
I assumed I'm like that has to be more than his net worth, but apparently he's worth like $200 million, which is way more than I thought Alex Jones would be worth.
That was at the beginning.
He's a
Might as well.
YouTuber, dude.
Yeah.
Of course he has a lot of money. Or he used to be a YouTuber, not anymore. Did I miss the tattooed? Yes. If you go back to the very beginning, that's where we talk about tattooed ball sack.
What up, blue collar debt free? We still need to come up with a better name for that.
We
So
still
passive
love.
aggressive.
Yeah, up north. How's it like being up
That's
north?
his business's net worth.
You
Well,
talking?
No, I'm talking to Cole. How's it like being up north? Up there in the north. In the far north. He gets so pissed when I say that. He's like, I'm deep south.
Yeah, I'm super deep south.
No, you're not. I'm more
so
south than
deep
you.
south.
I'm more south than you. We sound like Californians, though.
No, you're not. Florida is that's like saying
I'll
Texas
be
is
right
southern. Florida and Texas are separate states. The South is Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, maybe Kentucky.
I never seen. So
Florida is not the South. It's just Florida.
So you're fighting for that legacy. We got him, boys. He can't.
Well, I do believe right now, Fabio. I think you're talking a bunch of nonsense right now, boy.
Whoa. Yeah. All right, so time to trash VT on his channel, Fabio.
Okay,
Oh
so I'm just
my.
reading the comments right now, and right now Echoes, my favorite YouTuber, it says that Alex Jones is going to be bankrupt.
Who's your favorite YouTuber?
No, my favorite YouTuber, Echoes from Above. It says that Alex Jones is going to be bankrupt after this.
Well,
court
he's
case.
probably gonna declare bankruptcy.
Wouldn't that make him bankrupt?
It would make his business bankrupt.
Whoa. I have a lot to learn about bankruptcy from Fabio.
I mean, I'm sure the man's planned this or thought about it. I mean, like the courts have actions against that, but
Echoes, I will say this, dude. I used to like your channel, but you've just been talking about too much drama lately.
do I look like Che Guevara?
A little bit.
What? Bro, I'm telling you.
I don't
oh my
see
gosh. If we want to be communists right
What is
now,
that? Was that
I'm
like
telling
some kind of vegan bar or something?
It's tattooed chef, bro. Look how succulent, delicious
That looks like 2 days after a dog ate Scott's food.
So,
oh, I love it.
Nate has a point though. Florida is the only state where you have to drive north to go south, based on Cole's argument.
No, that's an equivocation fallacy. I'm using
fighting
south
for that legacy,
in a cultural sense,
Yeah,
not a omnidirectional sense.
Yeah, well, yeah, I would agree that Floridians are basically like modern day Floridians in the urban centers are basically just Californians in way we speak, except we might say the occasional y'all.
Chris, I'm about to blow your mind right here. Okay, you ready?
Oh, please.
Okay.
Please.
Now I have a house, and all 4 walls point to the south. Where is my house?
Is your house flat?
No, it's at the North Pole. That's your riddle for the day.
What do you mean? Like, where are they pointing?
So if the North Pole is in the middle of your house, and all 4 of your walls would be facing south.
Yeah, well, it depends on where, like, because the walls stand up, right? Like, what if they're pointing up? You know what I'm saying?
Also, why would you build it in the North Pole? That's stupid.
It's to find the penguins.
There's no penguins in the North Pole, is there?
Okay, I was hoping you know, I know you guys aren't as educated as me. I was hoping you would kind of throw a softball.
Even if I didn't know where penguins were, would that really freaking matter, Cole?
Yeah, probably. I'm probably because
you sound like a high school kid.
This
like,
guy,
oh, no, I just found out in school today.
This guy claims to be like, oh, make sure you buy VT. You have to diversify globally. If he didn't know, he's talking about the globe and he doesn't know where penguins are. I wouldn't trust him. And y'all are supposed to have a debate about.
You think a penguin's location determines my investment philosophy?
Aren't y'all supposed to be debating about VT versus VTI right now or something?
There was one guy insinuating that was a necessary thing.
Would y'all want to go at it?
Let's go at it.
Oh, it's going to be a dedicated video.
Okay, we're going to end the stream.
No. Wait. It can't happen this way. It has to happen as natural, right? First, one of us has to make a video about the other. While the other one's a complete idiot.
All right. I'll make an attack video. What are you? Are you like a VOO shill or something?
No, I don't know. Let's just have fun with it. I don't know where this is going to go.
I'll make something up, and then you can come after me, and then we'll have a debate. It'll be a bunch of drama. We'll get views and super chats. You know.
Fabio, Dom G in chat said Cole would build his house in the North Pole and say he still lives in the Deep South.
Yeah, yeah. He'd be like, "This is Deep South. Look,
don't call me Northern, Fabio.
You are North to me."
Right. VT sex. That's a good one.
Yeah, Chris, I just like, I don't know. I personally just buy both VT and VTI.
Do you really? No, you don't. I was like,
but I want to talk about. Fabio said, whatever you do, make sure you get some VNQ, which is like the Vanguard REIT.
No, I didn't say whatever. I said you could because the overlap is small.
Okay, but what made you bring that up? What made you bring that up?
Well, because if you so desired to have some real estate exposure, VNQ barely overlaps with any of the index funds. Like I'll actually pull up the exact overlap. It's nothing.
Yeah, I exposed myself to real estate and I got arrested.
VT and VNQ overlap 2%. Now you check VTI, right? VTI overlap is 4%. It's not like, look, if you do VT and VTI, the overlap is like 60%. So it doesn't make sense. You're basically just fudging with the allocation tremendously.
Yeah. A lot of fake bogleheads. They have like a little bit of V and Q. That's actually a thing. It's like they call it tilting. And they'll have like 10% or 15% V and Q, that one specifically. And they'll have VBR, small cap value, which is also not very represented in VT. And that's what they do.
Yeah, that's like alternate strategies. It's just like the ones that are cringe are the ones that are just doing stupid overlap for no reason. Like
I want VT and VOO and VTI. Those are my three ETFs.
And VXUS for international.
Yes.
It's just way overcomplicating things there. But yeah. So wait, like blue collar, 50% VOO, 50% SPY. I mean, you'd be technically just 100% S&P. You're not really doing anything bad. You're just 100% S&P.
And like, add in UPRO to get 3x leverage.
I mean, yeah. What's the SPY price at and what's VOO at? I don't know what they are.
They are different prices, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I know. So there is technically something different you can do with like options, like how many contracts you can do.
Yeah, but SPY, as far as that, SPY has a lot more liquidity, for what they matter. And also, I think SPY.
Oh, no, they're so not that different. Yeah, they're not that different.
SPY has options expiring 3 times a week. I don't know if I think VOO is maybe like weekly.
No, I just looked at the price. It wasn't what I was thinking about. So I thought there was maybe like a significant difference, but no, there really isn't.
Look, SPY is like, if you're a long-term investor, you're a buy and hold guy, just buy VOO. SPY is like 3 times more expensive.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I don't get it.
That's
but I did do the math, and the difference in the 0.06.
So it's wrong.
Expense ratio. It was like if your portfolio grew to like 2.5 million, you'd have a difference like 40,000, which is a lot.
40 grand, bro. That's a vacation to Thailand.
It doesn't make a huge difference.
40 grand.
You can withdraw an extra $100 a month out of compared to like
Cole.
You'd already could withdraw 100,000 a year.
$40,000. If I gave you $40,000, what does this matter?
My sole point is that
40K doesn't matter.
If you went all in on SPY and then you're broke at 65, you're broke. It's not because you didn't buy VU. There were other issues.
It's a long-winded
40K is
answer.
meaningless. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, blue collar.
Oh, by the way, Julius, I saw that comment. I am curious. I mean, I guess if you're talking about it in the Discord, I'll check it out. I mean, I don't have VBR, but I had it at one point, and I beat the market, and then I sold it and put it into BT because I'm a genius.
Yeah. I mean, oh my gosh. Yeah, you pulled it up. Oh. I'd wipe my ass with 40K. Well, 40K is 40K. Yeah, okay.
So why don't you super chat that to me, buddy? Right now. $40,000.
Oh my gosh. Raving Maniac. He makes me laugh.
Why does he hate echoes so much?
Yeah, I wonder.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's true.
ET
Scott
sucks.
Schaefer viewers, come on.
I didn't
Oh my
do that tier list. So, Fabio, that thing you sent me, it didn't work.
Oh, okay. I'll have to resend it to you.
Did you give me a virus?
Yeah. Well, now I can watch you every time you go on your computer and you think the camera's off. It's on, and I'm
Dude,
just watching
I'm in here naked a lot.
Market bottom is Alexis, Texas.
Serious.
Yeah. How is what's her Kathy Woods fund performing in the past 5 days? Please only look at the 5 days.
I think it's up like 80%.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sure it's up. If the clown market's up,
Up 13% in 5 days.
guess what, bitches? Baba's up in the after hours, 0.32%.
Oh. How was Baba's earnings? I actually hadn't had the
They
time.
did pretty well, I thought.
I mean, they're back to being profitable, but like, you know, their revenue was flat year over year. Their cloud grew 10%, but you know, the big daddy of Baba is the China commerce, and that was down like 1%. So, I mean, I think they beat expectations, but it wasn't like, oh my god,
Yeah.
10x.
Have you guys been buying any
tensions.
stocks in the past? Oh, today's Monday. Past day. Have you done anything today?
Yeah,
I have not.
You know, don't mean to show off, but I may have closed out an option play on Ally Bank after they were up like 6% today.
Did it expire worthless?
I made $40. Yeah.
How much have you lost on options, Cole?
Anyway, Tattooed Chef is down today.
Oh, deflecting, Cole. I'm telling you, Cole. Every time you're doing options, I'm on the other side.
Okay, well, I made some bullish plays, some small, very small. I made some bullish plays on Baba. So, Fabio, you think Baba's going to go down this week?
This week, dude, that's so degenerate.
Well, no. See, I diversified. I have something this week, something next week, the week after, and the week after.
Oh
You
yeah,
gotta be careful with those stocks. They're so volatile. Like, remember that time they went up, like all the Chinese stocks went up like 40% in a day?
Yeah, it was a great time.
You just-
You just bought some JD, I think.
Oh, I remember
you still
that.
have your JD? Ooh.
Are you talking to me or Fabio?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Strong. You bought JD.
I never had JD.
Yeah.
You want to see my hot? So you know how Lufufu sends out his freaking gains? Y'all want to see this?
We have to talk about that after, but yeah.
Ricky
Oh,
says
hell yeah. That's another video right there.
What?
Oh, boom, 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 boom.
Up 12%.
I'm gonna send an email out to my fans. Look, bro.
Oh, there's a
Yeah, there's a lot of porn in the comments right
yeah, there's a porno in the comments.
Oh,
they're posting gifs of porn. Yeah. I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah. We all know Cole's clicking the link right now.
There we go. Yeah, so he apparently sent out an email yesterday. I will send you the image. But
Please.
he sent it out yesterday, and it was about his Palantir gains, bragging about it. Very poorly timed. Cole, why'd you look like that? someone breaking in your
It's
house?
weird because I live on the 3rd story, but I can hear from like all the way on the ground outside. There's a chihuahua going insane right now. It's like a hype. It's like beep, 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 beep. I was like, Jesus.
Do that again, Cole, please.
I want to make that my
Someone's-
intro from now on.
Yeah, dude. Fabio came visit me the other day. When he entered
never did
Louisiana
that.
state lines, he got arrested for bringing a book in.
What book did I bring?
Just any book. Louisiana banned them, so you can't.
I do want to come up to Louisiana to have some of that. Yeah, here we go. So I'm gonna actually do this. I'm gonna reply and then at Strongman. Now you're gonna see it once you go on. Oh, what the heck? You don't have weird.
Yeah, Baton Rouge got hit by a hurricane the other day. It did $1 million worth of improvements. Yeah, no,
I didn't hear what you said,
like this
but-
place sucks.
So let me just do this. Wait, unable to copy image. Stupid.
Step bro, my head, bro.
Nice.
All right. Anyways, I'll figure out how to send it to you. So yeah, he sent out the email, and in the email that he sent to all of his people, he said, and that brings me to my second point. Since we knew the company through and through, we also understand what price it's a steal deal. So I personally pronounced in May, and I am up 40%. On the other hand, people who bought last year at $20 are still down huge. That's his email.
Well, you know, he's still up, Fabio.
Yeah, he's still up.
Wait,
but this was
Jeremy, just to clarify, Jeremy is making fun of other people for buying stocks last year and being down?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
I mean, he
Yeah.
literally bought Tattooed Chef in the 20s.
Yeah.
Okay, so Regis, as I know him, he says a hurricane destroyed the governor of Louisiana's house. In fact, it destroyed the whole trailer park.
Oh, that's good.
It's true too. I don't know if you guys have.
Really?
No,
way.
it's not. No.
Yeah. Okay. I was like,
All right,
there's
guys.
no-
It's actually pretty cool looking.
I think I'm going to cut the stream. I got to get showered. You know, I worked out. I still haven't showered.
I wanted to know that.
Smell
Yeah.
so bad right now.
Yeah, I know
Describe
it's
it
time to
me.
shower.
What kind of aroma would it smell like? What's the closest thing? Describe it using Cole's body.
God. You know that smell when you first open a Tattooed Chef package?
I don't.
No,
Actually.
I don't know that.
You never had Tattooed Chef? None of you have actually tried it.
I can't
No,
find it.
I remember. You can't find it? Oh yeah, that's right. They don't sell it in the places where you live.
No, well, somebody. I made a video where I walked through Walmart's frozen aisle. I legit spent 10 minutes looking for it, couldn't find it. Somebody in the comments somebody eagle-eyed it. There were 2 in like the bottom corner.
Yeah, so before we go, are you guys going to do a continuation stream? Because we can direct people over there.
Why not?
All right, and Echoes says he wants to come on, so it's going
All
to
right,
be
Cole,
it's
you
gonna
wanna
be
do it on
this,
your stream?
except instead of Strongman, it's Echoes.
You want to do it on your stream?
No.
We have to do a tamed one if it goes on mine.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, everybody go to Capital Mindset after this. What was I saying? Oh, so the last thing, Tattooed Chef, they actually had this whole soy boy section in Walmart with all the different brands. And then all the way down the aisle next to like the frozen vegetables was Tattooed Chef. It was like segregated from all the other soy boy products.
I think that's why I couldn't find mine too. You're right.
Yeah, you have to look in the different section. It's not in the soy boy section.
Yeah, I imagine Jeremy like walking past all the frozen vegetables to get to the Tattooed Chef, and he's like, "Oh, finally, vegan food." You can just buy a carrot, you know.
Oh, I get it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually kind of funny.
All right.
All right, guys. Well, everybody like the freaking video.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm not even on the YouTube version, so I can't. Wait, let me do that real quick.
Yeah.
Don't
Dom
add
G
that,
says
'cause-
Cole's about to go off the rails. Fabio, I know what you want to say.
What?
Isn't there a historical train that you wish had gone off the rails?
Historical train that I wish I had.
Yeah. Instead of reaching its destination.
Are you talking about Germany?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't help but think it's
Yeah.
one of those
Can't help
many
but think.
trains.
The most famous. Anyway, guys, go check out Fabio Capital Mindset.
Anyway,
All right, guys. Cue the outro.